I'm Sally Bailey. Welcome to St Margaret's churchyard, Edgware. I'm going to show you our churchyard project, how we'd like to improve this green space and make it more accessible to the community here in Edgware. I'll show you where we'd like to plant a lavender hedge, where we'd like to improve the access to our community hall, where we'd like to put in more benches. This is the only bench in our churchyard. It's the only bench in the centre of Edgware for anyone to sit and rest. At the front of our church there used to be a high wall that separated the churchyard from the street. The wall was taken away some years ago, and what we'd like to do is put a lavender hedge all the way along the front of the church, all the way down here, so it would provide a beautiful shield from the traffic. The lavender will absorb some of the air pollution that we get from the large number of buses and cars that are rushing past the churchyard every day. St Margaret's Church is situated on Station Road, Edgware, at the busy crossroads of the A5 and Station Road, the A5 1000. At the bottom of the churchyard is Truth Hall. It's a community hall where karate classes, AA meetings, dance classes and various prayer meetings take place during the week. The access to Truth Hall is an area for improvement in this project. We'd like to put more paving here to widen the access and provide bike racks to encourage people to travel by cycle. We also want to improve the access by reducing the size of this hedge so that people don't have to walk down a narrow alleyway to get to the front door when they come to their meetings. Although this planting is lovely, what we'd like to do is move the planting to the churchyard side and actually put more paving in here and some seats so that people can sit outside and have their refreshments. As we come down past the doorway to Truth Hall, we'd like to continue the paving, but also to sort out the rubbish in this corner and to extend the hedge that comes across so that we provide a natural barrier to the neighbours here. This lovely yew tree in the corner will be maintained, the dead wood removed and some of the lower branches so that you can see the trunk. And we'd then like to join it up with a path through to a memorial garden so that people who come to remember their loved ones have somewhere to sit and enjoy the green space here. There is only one main path that takes us down into the churchyard, which leads to the monument. As we walk further into the churchyard, you find the noise from the traffic subsides and we find a peaceful, tranquil space, a sanctuary where people can come and enjoy nature. This area we would like to open up to level the paving here to reduce the size of the base of the monument so that we can have space for benches, and there's an illustration in the pack that you can see what this might look like. There's also lots of green space here that we'd like to use to grow more plants, grow some vegetables. We have a weekly community lunch in the church and it would be lovely to grow vegetables and herbs in the churchyard that we could then use to make the lunch. You can see the beautiful oak trees that we have here. The history board is very popular. People like to read about the history of our church. But we'd also like to have some boards that explain about the nature, the flora and fauna in the churchyard. This would encourage them to come in and explore. But finding your way into the churchyard can be difficult, as the main path only leads to the front door. And so what we'd like to do is to extend the paving here so that we can join up the rest of the churchyard. So we'd like to pave this area here. We're applying for permission to move some of the headstones here so that we can actually connect up to the path that will lead round to the back side. And as you can hear, it's got lovely and peaceful again as we get away from the traffic. A wonderful area of green space around here that is currently underutilised.